not a cloud in the sky.
And our children?
What about them?
Are they warm?
Yes, they are warm.
And are they...
Safe?
Well,
They are safer than a secret between friends.
but are they...
Happy?
I
If
must
it is
ask.
possible, they are happier than they were yesterday.
Good. Very good.
One day, you will learn to trust me.
My sunshine, I do trust you. I only ask because I
I
felt...
have been doing this for quite some time.
I know you have, but there are things...
In their
that are-
waking hours, they are enveloped in the safety of my warmth.
I know they are. It's just
I
that...
take the love you have given them and ensure it lasts throughout the day.
I know you do.
Our children are safe.
That is good.
Our children are warm.
I can tell.
And our protection is strong. And through our protection, our children are happy.
Ah, if only it were that simple.
Darling moonshine, it is.
Okay, where are our children?
My dearest moon, that is a surprise.
Oh, no. You know how I feel about surprises.
Yes, terror sprinkled
No.
with confetti.
You are making fun.
Yes, but my love, I think you will enjoy this.
Is that our children?
It is.
And are they...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it's time for them to rest.
Not tonight. You keep their dreams and rid their nightmares. Because of your care, they awake with smiles and gratitude. While you rest, I receive the gift of their laughter. I am delighted by their singing and inspired by their dancing. But my love, tonight was not enough to contain their love and their joy. And so, it must continue through the night,
And I get to witness their celebration.
which will be warmed, amplified by your protection instead of mine. Tonight is for you.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Mama!
Hi, my sweetheart.
Finally! Can we speak?
Of course. Honey, go get your things. Mama, we did arts and crafts today, and I drew a picture.
Oh,
I can't wait to see it. I bet it's an absolute masterpiece. Go and get it so we can go home.
You must be sick of having these chats.
Not nearly as sick as you are, I'm sure.
Your kid got 3 clothespins on their behavior chart today.
And clothespins are bad?
Very bad.
Okay, very bad. What were the clothespins for?
Your kid is loud and bossy and rude.
What specifically were the clothespins for? Did she hit another child? Did she disobey? Did she...
I watch a dozen children. Specifics are hard to keep track of, but I can assure you, no child gets clothespins for no reason.
Well, is my child the only child with clothespins?
Of course not. Susie neglected to clean up after playtime, so she has one, and Dylan likes to eat things that shouldn't be eaten, so he has one.
Why? How specific?
Mama, look.
Oh my goodness! See, I knew it! It's an absolute masterpiece. We'll have to make room on the fridge for this one.
It's me, Mama.
Of course it is. I can see your big smile and your pretty hair. It looks just like you.
Mama, am I an artist?
No. You are an artiste.
Oh, did you hear that, Miss Teacher? Did you? As an artiste.
You mean I...
Looks like we're going to have to get you a new pack of crayons. The brown one must have gone missing.
I didn't lose it, Mama.
You colored yourself purple on purpose.
Yep.
But why?
Purple is a pretty color.
Brown is pretty too.
No one likes brown. And plus, Susie was using the brown crayon, so
If nobody likes brown, why was Susie using the brown crayon?
because she was coloring a picture of her dog. So.
Let's get you home. Come on.
Okay, Mama.
Yeah.
Mama?
Yeah.
Was I bad today?
No, honey, no, you were not bad.
Clothespins tell a different story.
The sun will shine, as will the moon, and you, my loves, will awake soon. And when you do, we'll be here to erase any fear. My children, sweet children, we love you.
How was it?
Perfect.
How were they?
Wonderful.
How are you, Mom?
Oh. I had forgotten
Forgotten what?
how perfect these nights are. They laughed so hard that the stars shook. They sang so loud that the birds awoke and joined in. They danced so long that the earth is still quivering.
Yes, such a beautiful feeling. Much different than watching them dream, I imagine.
Oh, extremely different. Speaking of dreams.
Turning in.
Yes. I am not used to such excitement. Thank you again.
No thanks necessary. We live above, you live below. My loves, we live to watch you grow. And when you do, we'll be here to erase any fear. My children, sweet children, we love you. What is happening? My children. What is this?
My noble and handsome prince, the terrible dragon could have killed you. Now you say that you would face 100 gazillion dragons if it meant freeing your lovely princess from a life of captivity.
Okay.
No, you have to say it.
Say what?
You would face 100 gazillion dragons if it meant freeing your lovely princess from a life of captivity.
100 gazillion is a lot of dragons.
Which is why you are so brave and chivalrous.
Okay.
Never mind. We can skip to the wedding.
The wedding?
Duh! You did travel across the dangerous seas and defeat the evil squid monster and land on the lost island of death and find the hidden castle on the top of the highest mountain and kill the ferocious dragon that was keeping me captive for no reason, did you?
Okay.
Hear ye, hear ye. The kingdom of Ayeldan announces the wedding of Princess Pristina and the Prince of... Okay. The entire kingdom must attend, or off with your head.
How romantic! Okay, now you stand here and I will stand here and you can hold my train.
Or I can be the evil witch that puts the prince under a terrible enchantment under the wedding.
Or you can hold my train.
Or I can can be your new mother-in-law that does not approve of this union.
Or you can hold my train.
Or I can be the reanimated corpse of the dragon coming to seek revenge.
Ew. Or
I can hold your train.
yay. Okay, now stand directly behind me so no one sees you. And make sure my train looks pretty and floats behind me like the wind. No, don't touch it with your hands. You'll get it dirty. You look dirty. Here. Now rub that in. Good. Now you can pick it up.
Rest is the remedy. Go and relax. I will take over from
Something
here.
happened.
Last night will live in my memory as one of the best.
Something happened.
I must find a way to repay you.
After you left, something happened.
Star, you look worried.
I am.
What is wrong?
The children started moving.
Well, I mean, that's not your fault.
No, they did not wake. They still slept, but without peace, without comfort.
They awoke. Well, that's perfectly normal.
You were not there.
Okay. I wouldn't worry so much. It was probably just a nightmare, a moment of cold.
A what?
Well, a moment of cold. That happens sometimes. No, nothing to worry about.
What is a moment of cold? My warmth never left
I'm
them.
not saying that.
I was here the entire time. They should have stayed warm. I never left
And
them.
you never left them. You would never leave them. I wish that I could explain to you how it goes.
Please, try.
My dear, we would give them warmth, and we give them a blanket of safety. And it works. Most of the time.
You mean all the time?
If only. Sometimes they stir when the cold comes, but you've never seen them shiver?
But you have?
Yes. More now than ever before. And look.
Clouds.
Yes.
Why haven't you told me about this?
Because look at them. The cold lasts a moment, and then peace returns. The clouds eventually disappear.
You did not see what I saw.
What happens while they dream cannot hurt them, I assure you.
But I could see their despair. I could feel their pain.
Look at them now. What do you see?
Peace?
What do you feel?
Peace?
Yes. Peace, my love. You must be exhausted. Go rest.
I cannot rest.
Dearest, all is well. Look at me. Do you believe me?
I believe.
I imagine our children will sleep peacefully until you return, which means an easy night for me, but a busy day for you. Rest well, my sweet, for they will be ready for joyous celebration when they awake.
Okay.
Do not worry. Our children are fine. Yes. Our children are fine.
Settle down, class. Good. Now today you will all present your family trees as we celebrate All History Month. When I say yay, you say family. Yay, family. Yay, family. Yay, family. Yeah. Now you all have had a month to be the archaeologists of your family's past, so I am expecting some exciting fossils. Who would like to go first?
You all want to go first? It's like late.
Wonderful. Hop on up and dazzle us.
As you can see from my family tree, my family is huge. I am one of 5 kids. My mom is one of 5 kids, and my dad is one of 7. All of my aunts and uncles have kids of their own. I guess we've always had a big family.
You guess?
Yeah, I was able to learn a lot about my parents and my grandparents, but the further up the tree I got, the harder it was.
The assignment clearly required at least 5
I know, but I
generations.
still learned a ton of interesting stuff. For example, my last name was not always my last name. My great-great-great-grandfather on my dad's side had a different last name, but he was sold into slavery. So he was given the last name of the people who owned him.
Oh my.
It was super common for slave owners to pass their names to the people they enslaved. And that is what happened to my family. American slavery took a lot of things from my family, but not everything.
Perhaps we should...
My grandfather, he gave me this book of hymns, and it's not like my family is super religious or anything, but we've kept it in my family because my great-great-great-grandfather wrote on the front page. It's really faded, but you can still read it. It says, "Dear heavens, thank you for the sun in my days and for the moon in my nights. A simple prayer from a simple man, a simple prayer of thanks." My grandfather told me to be super careful with it because it's all we have left from that time in our family. But look, that's his handwriting.
Yeah, okie dokie then. Well, that was just fascinating, wasn't it, class? To think the things that live in the past, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it, class? Please sit. Who would like to go next? Wonderful, hop on up and dazzle us.
I am a descendant of French fur traders on my mother's side, and my great-great-grandfather on my father's side fought in the Civil War.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was a brave hero who died in battle.
Ah.
Yeah, and he passed down this flag that symbolizes the pride of the American South. I brought it with me, but my dad says if anything bad happens to it, I will be grounded for the rest of my life, so please, be careful.
I cannot get over how good you look.
Keep saying that.
That's because, girl, look at you. Let this be proof that you need to let the girls out more often.
Okay. Please tell me when you say the girls, you were not talking about my...
Chess, lacrosse, Rugby.
Wow, maybe mellow on the extracurriculars.
And what? Miss out on the college experience? No. The way I see it, you only live.
Once was funny, but if you pinch my butt one more time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just jealous.
You have nothing to be jealous of. There isn't a guy in here that wouldn't give his left leg to date you.
Me? What about you? Maybe you haven't noticed the 20 or 30 heads that have turned since you walked in.
Stop exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating. You look amazing and people are noticing.
People might stare, but in my experience, that's as far as it will ever.
Go, talk to her.
What? Talk to who?
That girl, you obviously want to.
What girl?
If you don't talk to her,
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you're her type.
well, if you're so hot, then go and
Prove it.
Okay, I will. Pick a guy, any guy.
And then what?
And then I will prove that you can get a date with him.
Okay, fine. I pick
that one.
that guy.
No, except that one. That one. I want that one.
Fine, then I pick.
That one? I thought you were looking at the other one. I had no idea you were down with the swirl.
Shut up.
Well, more power to you. I hope you.
Score, we got a hot one.
What do you mean?
There's a guy looking right at you.
Where?
Over there. And he is cute.
How cute.
Imagine if Benedict Cumberbatch and Jensen Ackles became one being.
You just make up those names?
Oh. Coming this way. Yeah, don't look. Play hard to get, but make it clear that you're still available. Keep conversation light. Laugh at his jokes, even if they're dumb or slightly offensive. Smile with your eyes and angle your body at him like this. And if you don't know what to do with your hands, don't freak out. I will be right over there and cough 3 times if you need to be rescued.
Okay, but seriously, what do I do with my hands? Hi.
Come party.
It's all right.
I mean, if you like parties. I mean, I'm probably wasting my time here,
I'm
but
not a waste of your time.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I just mean a girl like you probably already has a boyfriend.
I don't.
Really? Well, I might be interested in changing that.
Oh, pump your brakes, Chino Suave.
Sassy one. I like that. Cough drop?
Thanks.
You're so welcome. You know, I'm not really feeling this party. I was thinking maybe hitting up Sister. One of my friends is DJing tonight. Care to join me?
I'm actually here with a friend, so.
Cough spray?
Thanks.
You are so welcome. You know, I can tell you're unlike any girl here.
Oh? How so?
Promise not to laugh.
Promise not to make me?
See? That's what I mean. The truth is, I noticed you when you first walked on campus. I just haven't been able to pluck up the courage to talk to you because I knew a guy like me has no business talking to a girl like you.
Wow. That's actually very nice of you to say.
You're quick-witted, passionate, smart, and so pretty
Thank you.
for a black girl.
Thanks.
You are so welcome. Hey, you want to dance?
No change.
Don't change.
Where are the others?
They rose early. I assume that they're gathering food or
You
something.
assume? Haven't you been watching them?
Of course I have. Perhaps I'm a little distracted. I'm sorry.
Today is not the day for apologies.
This one has never rested for so long.
You out here worried in your voice?
No, it's simply
I
that.
am worry too.
Any moment, things will return to how they were.
Then we must prepare.
I am prepared.
I do not think you are. When they awake, do you want the first thing they see to be our worried faces?
No,
We cannot let them think we are the sum of our suffering.
I agree.
Then,
Now is not the time.
not the time for this.
I do miss dancing.
I can tell.
It just does not feel right to be laughing when our children are in pain.
I know, love, you need to rest. Our children will be safe with me.
Find me if anything changes.
All is well. Believe me, what good are we to our children if we suffer so openly?
But what good are we to our children if we pretend not to suffer? Love,
Yes.
I would never shine if it weren't for
I love you too.
It's not every day our son brings a girl home. You must be very special.
Really? I'm flattered. And I have to say, you have such a beautiful home.
Aren't you sweet?
With this heap of bricks, slackson, and curb appeal, it sure makes up for in charm.
A house is made with wood and nails. A home is made with love. You bet it.
Yeah, the home is where the heart
Oh
is.
my God. Live, laugh, love.
Never seen a house this big.
Considering where you're from, I'm not surprised.
He's kidding.
Does your son always take this long to change?
Only when he really wants to impress. You wouldn't believe how long he used to spend fussing over his looks when he was dating that sweet girl from the church choir. He practically lived in the bathroom. Remember, honey?
Oh, well, who can forget their son's first real love?
How nice.
We really thought she was the one. Shame how things turn out sometimes.
I suppose.
There, our son tells us you are quite the student.
He's just being kind.
Figures.
He's kidding! He's kidding! Such a kidder!
Hey, laughter keeps us young.
A family that laughs together stays together.
You're the hoot to my
Oh,
holler.
or kisses?
Maybe I should go check on
Don't
him.
be silly! Don't be silly, he's fine. Plus, it gives us a chance to get to know you a little better.
What else would you like to know?
I've just been dying to know how you get your hair like that. It must take ages.
No, this is actually how it grows.
Oh, are you lucky? I can't keep curling my hair to save my life. What I wouldn't do for a little volume.
I'm just glad my boy's trying new things.
He has always been so open-minded.
My only regret is I didn't experiment more before settling down.
Dear,
It's like being in an ice cream parlor and going straight for the vanilla. It's such a waste.
honey,
Yes, love.
can you go baste the turkey for me? It should be about ready.
Of course, dear. I'm just saying, this broken down speed server body could have handled a little more curves in my younger days.
Sweetheart, the turkey.
Right away, dear.
You'll have to excuse him. There was an empty desk in charm school with his name on it.
Believe me, it happens all the time.
Now, I'm going to tell you something I've never told anyone before, not even my husband. I once kissed a black man. The biggest scandal Kappa Kappa Gamma had ever seen, but you know, college, I was a bit of a daredevil, and though I can't say I would ever do it again, it was and remains one of the biggest thrills of my life. If my mother had found out, she would have yanked me out of that university by the pigtails. Look at us chatting like schoolgirls. I will say I am grateful that my mom is no longer with us. We, of course, do not judge, but she...
I'm sorry, is there a bathroom I can use?
Of course. Let me show you to one.
Anybody thirsty? I made Kool-Aid.
My husband, the host.
Anything to make our guests feel welcome.
Tis the season.
Cheers to love and life.
Oh my God.
Love, you haven't moved since I've left. Dearest, you must be exhausted. Go rest. Mi sol, what's the matter?
Their breathing has grown shallow. Their flesh has grown cold to the touch. They are getting worse. You said it would get better,
Yes,
and I believed you.
love, they just need more time.
A moment of cold.
Yes,
A moment.
I know.
A moment has come and gone, and still.
You are tired. I understand how hard it is to hope when exhaustion is.
You understand nothing. Patience, my star. I should have known better than
You
to
are
trust.
angry.
You dare trivialize my pain by calling it
Remember
anger?
your own words. They will never improve.
Stop.
It's like you said. When they awake, we will want to have a celebration.
I said, stop. I have tried carrying on as though our child is fine. I have feigned laughter. I have hummed joyous songs. I have danced for the sake of dancing. And for what? Look at our child.
I see them.
Do you?
Yes.
And what do you see?
Hope.
You are a fool.
Then a fool I remain. And what, my love, do you see?
I see what is there. A shattered soul, a damaged spirit, a heart beyond repair.
Is that all?
Yes, the hope died long ago.
Then you are not looking close enough.
I'm leaving.
I trust you'll return.
I have nowhere else to go.
Please. Please. We need you.
A day that began like any other ended in tragedy when a young black man was killed by local police.
He was unarmed when he died, just a month shy of his 25th
The
birthday.
father of 6 can be heard on tape saying repeatedly,
I can't breathe. The young man was playing with a pellet gun when police officers arrived. One of them opened fire within 2 seconds.
He was shot in the head after being pulled over for a missing license plate.
He was shot in front of his girlfriend and young daughter.
He was hit 20 times.
She was hit 8 times.
The officer kneeled on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
She was playing video games with her nephew when she was shot and killed by the former officer.
He was killed when officers responded to reports of a stalled vehicle.
The officer in question will not be indicted.
The city's prosecutor calls it a tragedy but not a crime.
A mistrial was declared in the case.
It has been incredibly difficult to prosecute a police officer successfully.
Prosecutors dropped all remaining charges against the police officers in question.
The Department of Justice cannot proceed with the prosecution.
Jurors found the officer was reasonable in his decision to shoot.
The victim was in his own apartment
In her own apartment,
While sleeping,
while playing.
while walking home.
he can be heard saying,
I was just going home. I'm an introvert. I'm just different. That's all. I'm so sorry.
I
I have no gun.
I don't do that stuff. I don't do any fighting. Why are you attacking me? I don't even kill flies. Forgive me. All I was trying to do was become better.
I will do it. I will do anything. Sacrifice my identity. I'll do it. You all are phenomenal. You are beautiful. And I love you. Try to forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ow. That really hurt. You all are very strong. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that.
I just can't breathe correctly. Those were his last words. I sometimes wonder what mine will be. Rather, I sometimes wonder how mine will happen. Will I have the luxury of time to orchestrate each sweet goodbye and overdue thank you? Or will my last words tumble from my mouth like a waterfall of wishes that will remain unfulfilled? Not for lack of trying, but for lack of opportunity. Lack of time on this earth to squeeze in the dreams I've dreamt since I was wee. Will the love in my heart be replaced by the fear of death? Or worse, be eclipsed by the unspoken anger I've learned to smooth over and brush under with smiles and nods of assent? Will my last words be delivered from a bed with my loved ones at each corner? Will my old and withered hands be held lovingly by those that made life sweet? Will my tired eyes, having seen enough beauty for one lifetime and enough hate for many, close by choice as if falling asleep? Or will my last words be delivered to a stranger on the streets? A stranger that has no idea of my triumphs and my potential. A stranger that never once weighed my worth because they already decided I did not have it. A stranger that never loved me. When I think of love, I think of my mother. The mother that told me I was limitless, and the only thing that could keep me down were the shackles I created in my own mind. She wanted me. She begged the heavens to bring me into this world safely, and the heavens provided. I am the embodiment of my mother's dream. The dream she dreamt since she was wee. A dream that nobody has the right to steal from her when her only mistake was bringing me into a world that did not want me. I am not turning phrases or speaking in hyperbole when I say it could have been me. And I am not foolish enough to claim it never will be. My mortality follows me everywhere. It hovers around my alarm clock and hops on my shoulder to keep me company throughout the day. It screams in my face when I turn on the news and see the loss of yet another. The knowledge that I will one day die has woven itself into the knowledge I am alive now, and the two are fighting for dominance. You have watched my abuse and the abuse of those like me. You have heard and joined in the conversations that wore the guise of polite banter. You have held dinners and meetings at tables that only had room for you and for people like you. You have laughed at the jokes that have mocked the centuries of pain my people have endured. You are the megaphone through which stereotypes are amplified and solidified so that when you meet me, you assume you know me. You pursue your success and enjoy your comforts in a world that denies success and comfort to us. You have watched us die in the streets, and you have heard us deliver our last words to strangers. Though I do not know what my last words will be, I know they are coming. And when they do,
I hope they fall on the ears of someone who looked into my eyes and saw the worth behind them. Someone who sees my departure as a loss and a tragedy. Someone who loved me out loud and without condition. You have denied that gift to too many. How many more until it's enough? How many more? 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 How many more?
I've lost count of the days.
Count the nights. How are the others?
The others? I do not know. I've been too...
Too consumed with this one? Yes, you both have.
What do we do?
Tell me.
I would, but
But
I'm at a loss.
come. Let's go find the others together.
We can't leave. What if this one...
What if this one what? Wakes up all of a sudden? After so long?
It is possible.
I want nothing more in this world than that, but we cannot continue like this. The laughter has stopped. There has been no singing. The others have forgotten how to dance.
They have stopped dancing because they have lost the reason to dance. Not because they have forgotten how.
Love, look at me. We have wept. We have wanted. We have waited.
We
and
have
nothing
proved that we know how to wait. To wait so that we can continue waiting.
for this one.
Yes. Yes. You pretend as though I am the first to favor them. You act as though their skin is moon-kissed, but we both know that,
I love this child.
as do I.
But you cannot abandon the others.
How dare you?
We cannot continue waiting.
No, I have
If there
abandoned
had
no
been some
one.
improvement.
All
Our
can change.
children are cold.
All can change in a moment. The others do not need us the way that this one does. Look.
What is this? Oh.
My child. Here. My child. You are safe.
How did I get here?
A moment of cold.
Who are you?
Your protectors.
I don't believe you.
You must.
If I had protectors, I would feel protected.
Do you want to go home?
No.
Child, come here.
I'm not your child. I don't even know who you are.
You know us.
How?
Because you are us. You are sun and moon and everything in between.
We never left you.
You did. You must have.
No, we were right.
You never left. Why have I felt so alone?
Well,
Why have I been neglected, humiliated, mistreated?
we have been
Why
trying.
do I hurt?
We never wanted you
It
to.
doesn't matter what you wanted. They hate us. They hate me and I haven't done anything to them. If I die, no one would care. If I die,
There would be no joy.
What?
You are joy. There would be no joy. You are the song.
The song?
You are the reason for dancing. Joy begins with your smile.
I don't understand.
Night has always transitioned into day, and day has always transitioned into night. But it was not until you came along that we knew what any of it was for. Life started with you.
And everything changed.
Changed how?
You gave us purpose. At that moment, we knew it was our job to keep you warm.
So we did.
Or we tried to.
But there was a viciousness that we did not expect.
And a cold we could not plan for.
So you left me?
No, my child, we were simply just not strong enough.
I know that feeling.
I still remember when you arrived, so small and perfect. We watched you, waiting for something to happen. Days and nights went by, and then finally you made this sound.
I cried.
You laughed, and in an instant, there was joy.
It was true. It was truly remarkable.
And laughter was the only sound for a very long time, as if joy was the only option.
I can't remember the last time I felt joy.
My sweet child, you deserve to feel joy.
Our darling child, you are joy.
I recall a time when you were not yet tall enough to reach the lowest fruit on the highest tree. You would grow impatient waiting for the fruit to fall.
I remember that.
And there was one evening when the fruit was particularly stubborn and would not release its hold on the bough. You must have waited all day, because by the time I saw you, there was this unmistakable curve in your eyebrow.
Up to that point, we had never seen you so much as frown.
But instead of giving into frustration, you sang a song to pass the time. The most gorgeous sound.
Never occurred to you to seek fruit from a shorter tree, and it was never an option to pass the time in anger.
I remember that song. Hope from within, love from inside. I know that feeling won't ever die. And if it does, you'll be here to erase any fear. My light, my warmth. I am loved.
Please, keep going.
Sun in my days, moon in my nights. Help to erase any traces of fright. A simple prayer from a simple soul. A simple prayer of thanks. I remember that.
You are joy.
Do you really believe that?
What matters is what you believe.
Perhaps.
Then, say it,
Say what?
that you are joy.
Do I have to? Why?
Because, my child, your life depends on it.
Believing I am joy will not change the rest of the world.
Our lovely child, whoever said it was for them. What? I don't even get a phone call? Wait till my lawyer hear about this.
I didn't get a call either.
How long you been in here?
Feels like forever.
Where'd they get you from?
I was talking at a rally. What?
The talkers always get picked up.
Yeah. What about you?
Same. Ouch. Looks like they got you pretty good.
I'm fine. Thanks.
In my experience, if there are bruises you can see, there are probably scars that you can't.
And I'm fine.
Good. I'm glad you're fine. You have a staring problem. That I can't help.
I'm sorry, you
You
just...
know, look familiar? If I had a nickel for every time I reminded somebody of someone, I'd be able to post my own.
Yeah, you surprised?
Not even a little bit.
Ooh, I almost got away this time, but they blocked off the alley behind the pizza place, and then I ran at them. Are they at least giving phone calls?
Not yet.
We're the ones that are breaking the law.
Right.
Well, no telling how long we'll be in here. Might as well get comfortable. Hi. I'm either looking real cute today, or I have a booger in my nose. Are you serious?
It's a thing she does.
I'm sorry, you just look real familiar.
Look familiar. Girl, you of all people should know that not all brown people look alike.
Oh, no, I'm not
Whoa, chill, I was kidding.
Be nice. It's our first time. And it's true. It's true. It's true. You just have a booger in your nose.
Man, I hope we get that call soon.
Who you gonna call?
My mama, you?
Same. What about you?
I don't know. My mom said if I ever land in jail, not to waste my one phone call on her. So.
Yeah. Our mama said the same thing.
But they only meant don't call them if we land in jail for doing the wrong thing. Now are you doing the wrong thing?
No.
So call your mom.
Okay.
Call your mama. Listen, the first call you make from jail can be scary. You want to practice?
What?
Okay, pretend that I'm your mama and call me. I promise it will make the real thing feel much easier. Go, pick up the phone and dial.
There is no phone.
Or aren't you so much fun?
Okay, fine.
Hello?
Hello. You are receiving a call from the local jail. Do you accept this call?
Yes.
Mom,
Honey?
I got arrested.
Click!
That was messed up.
Now she hesitates of the worst case scenario. Anything else would be a treat.
It feels wrong to be laughing right now.
I know what you mean, but doesn't it feel worse not to?
Yeah, it does.
They expect us to be angry.
And it's true, we are.
But whenever I throw a party for anger, I make sure to invite Joy, just so that she knows she's welcome.
Does she always show up?
No, but she's always invited.
If we keep waiting for them to give us mercy, it may never come.
Remember, there is mercy and joy. And like forgiveness, it's a gift we give ourselves.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
What's
No
that?
justice, no peace.
The fight
No justice, no
continues.
peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
I don't know how to keep fighting.
No peace.
You just have to make it until tomorrow.
No justice, no peace.
But how do I do that?
No justice, no peace. 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 No justice, no peace.